Good day, everyone. We are the reporters of Chapter 8, The Material Self. At the end of the chapter, you should be able to develop understanding about the material self, describe the basic components of the material self, discuss the influence of media in people acquisition of material possession, and lastly, develop qualities of a wise buyer. According to William James, the self is everything that an individual considered to be his or hers, not only his or her body and material possession, but also his or her reputations and belief. The self, therefore, is composed of the material self, which is the manifestations of one's identity through his material possession. The basic components of material self includes the body. One of the tasks of adolescents is to accept and appreciate the physical characteristic of their body. Adolescents tend to worry about their bodies and physical appearance. Generally, girls are more concerned about the appearance of their body than boys. Perception about what makes a body beautiful are usually influenced by the media as shown in televisions and the internet. Another component of the material self is the clothes that people wear. Clothes represent the self. The styles and brand of the clothes become significant symbols, particularly amongst adolescents. The clothes that they tend to wear are greatly influenced by their peer groups because adolescents are anxious to conform to what their peer groups find fashionable and attractive. Apart from the clothes, the material components of the self can include one house, car, pets, and other things that he or she considers as his or her possession. The material components of the self also includes people. An individual has relationship with such as one's immediate and extended family members as well as close friends with whom one feels psychologically connected. These people are likely to shape and influence the development of oneself and identity. A person pet could also symbolically define a person identity. A person pet could be an expression of one's social status, pride, and prestige, as in owning a dog or a cat of a very expensive breed.
Having a numerous amount of material things in life gives a person a sense of success, that all of their hard work pays off. It gives them to boost the work more and also gain more. People look up to others who have so much in life, who have so many things to possess such as cars, houses, bags, jewelries. They tend to measure success in terms of a person's belonging or positions.
Hi everyone, my name is Mariel Valenzuela. Materialism refers to giving more importance to materials possession than intangible values. A materialistic person is one who excessively concerned with the acquisition of material possession. The strong desire for material possession could lead to psychological dysfunction or impairment in functioning such as compulsive buying disorder or CBD, which is characterized by an obsession with shopping and buying behaviors that can cause adverse consequences. Developmental evidence suggests that identification with material things begins quite early in life, but remains high throughout life as people seek for happiness. Belk, 1988. Nevertheless, psychologists identify other social and cultural factors that seem to be strongly implicated in etiology of materialism. People are exposed to image in television, the internet, and magazines that brag about the importance of material possessions such as branded clothes, mobile phones, cars, and like. Lack or loss of these material possessions could lead to anxiety, insecurity, and depression in people who are overly materialistic. Thus, when a person is about to make purchase, he or she should ask himself or herself a very important question. Do I really need this? So this question should be asked by any person who is about to purchase anything. So before we buy those things, we should ask ourselves if we really need to buy these things or not.
The topic that I will discuss is consumer culture. This is a social system which consumption is dominated by the consumption of commercial product and also viewed as social arrangement in which of relation between live culture and social resources and between meaningful ways of life and the symbolic and material resources, but it depends on mediated through market. Example of this is iPhone or Apple rise to the top of technology because of it create a product that fits the needs of consumer in a way that the buyer became part of the technology movement. To make it easy to understand, consumer culture is your wants and needs. Consumerist. People spend a great deal of time, money, and energy to consume commercial products. And the consumerism, consumption of material goods and services in excess of one basic needs. Again, consumer culture is consumption is dominated by the consumption of commercial products.
That would be all. Thank you and God bless.